The son to God like Abraham. The man I don't speak to them, and I ain't got beef for them. I just keep my moves in-house like 120 BPM. And blacks are the richest, but we miss...
I don't speak to them, I just keep my moves in-house like 120 BPM. The tempo of house tracks are 120 BPM. Okay? Grime is 140. Listen.
Yeah, you know who it is. And you know what it is. That's called motherfucking bars. You know nothing about that.
Oh, welcome to Wheelitup. Yes, the #1 channel where we break down these.
Catch the ones you might have missed, man. You know the time right here. If you missed it, then catch it for you, man. Just serve it back.
100%. Don't lie to yourself. Don't be in denial. Just accept, leave it to the professionals, and lock in, tap in. You know what it is. It's your boy Dan.
And it's your boy Toby, man. And welcome back to another one of our Wednesday Revisiteds. We changed it, but you know exactly what it's about. It's Wednesdays. We're going to be revisiting some of the old school classic UK freestyles.
100%.
And you know what? We might extend it to American ones, but so far it's the UK.
Yeah. And we're starting with the SBTV warm-up sessions.
Yeah.
It was a legendary series. Big up, large up Jamal Edwards.
For sure.
He really set the scene. You know what? These freestyles really, for me, made some of my favorite rappers my favorite rappers. Like, there's a difference. When you're coming up, you got the hunger, you need this. Like, this was the biggest thing in Dave's life 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, the black boxes and this, to me, some people, I would honestly say, like, they peak in a different way, but to me, it's some of their best music.
It's some of their best work, man.
100%.
Boy, let's get into it. We've already heard this, obviously. We know it's a classic, but there's some gems in there that you probably haven't caught.
100%, man. And these are the platforms that built the UK scene to what it is now. To where we're seeing Dave Sench getting 10 weeks at #1.
Crazy.
Can you imagine that?
Bro.
Bro, when we were 16, whatever, when these were out, your rappers. It was only Tinchy Strider, Tiny Temper. Like, it wasn't, them ones there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really, they paved the way. Let's say that.
UK rap has come a long way.
Paved the way. Down to these channels. All right.
To the origin.
Young David.
Come on.
Aye, listen. SB, shout out the man, shout out Jamal. Listen,
Bro, he looks like a
fucking...
This is what I'm saying about no trim.
8 years ago, he's like a child, bro.
Brother, no trim. Like, this is like real raw rap.
He might have still been in school then. Like,
I think so.
How old is he now? What, like 25?
25, yeah.
8 years ago, he was a youth. Like,
Yeah. Like, this is a man who chose music. A few months ago, he chose music instead of college. You know the ones there. You can see this is what, he really trying to prove to his parents he's not a fuck up.
Yeah.
So you see it now. You see the passion, the hunger.
Cool. My life's hectic. I just went from rapping for expression to chats with Jamal Edwards, and I'm just getting started. I couldn't...
You know what? That's exactly what you just said, I just went from rapping for expressions or rapping for expression to tracks with Jamal Edwards. I'm just getting started.
Yeah.
As Dan's just said, he's just made the switch from doing this, in his room, to like Jamal's giving a call. It literally just happened.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Like, this is, let's see how it's gonna work.
Crazy.
Find my vision nor explain my hardship. Wow, we come a long way from Tennyson's and Brixton Market. Where do I begin? I'll start just after my brother's case. When the judge threw him life, I swear it still hasn't touched my brain. And that will come with pain. Travel when that thunder rain. Grinding when that summer came. We bagged and tagged 108s. I started shotting. I'm not a gangster, I won't tell you lies. I've been dead and alive from...
Alright. You know what? Yeah, you can hear something 8 years ago, as I did when I heard this. And then 8 years later, hear it and hear something different. I just clocked, bro, that when he says, where do I start off, kind of thing, he's about to tell us the path as to where he's got to. Obviously started with his brother's case. He can't get it out of his mind. Yeah. And then now, we started selling eighths. So it's like a chronological story.
I'm not a gangster, I won't lie. But his brother receiving life blew his mind. He had to get his grind on. Yeah. It's chronological.
It's a story. So you guys, follow it. If you didn't clock it before, follow it.
Let's go.
Rain, and that will come with pain. Travel when that thunder rain. Grinding when that summer came. We bagged and tagged 108s. I started shotting. I'm not a gangster, I won't tell you lies. I've been dead and alive from football to pen. still in white. My school excluded me for minor crimes. I grind for mine. My group went 20 to 5. Invested in semis and nines. Teachers used to love me. Me, Raps and Jossie went from Lucas to that's the good, the bad, the ugly. I couldn't tell you about a light offense. Quiet in year 9 and 10 with flick shank in English like this life is of mice and men. I can feel my...
Quiet in year 9 and 10
with the flick shot like this was the mice and men.
What?
He's really taking you through it.
100%.
He talks about the school, getting excluded in school.
Yeah, for minor crimes.
His batch went from 20 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when you roll with 20 man, and it's dropped down to 5. Getting excluded, and he's on about year 9 and 10. He was a quiet guy, but he had I got it on me.
Yeah, Mice and Men. Let's know. Do you know what I read? Lord of the Flies.
Oh, I read Mice and Men.
Mice and Men.
Oh, phenomenal.
Really?
With Lenny. Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
it's the classics. Yeah, I wonder what they're listening, what they're reading now in school. But
let us know in the comments down below. I know some of you lot are still in
what's-
school. Yeah, what are you lot rocking with at the moment?
What is it now?
Light offense, quiet in year 9 and 10 with flick shank in English like this life is of mice and men. I can feel myself changing as I started aging. My mind started fading and my back started aching. Year 11 fought depression, popping pills inside my lessons. Yes, I smiled, but I was stressing. Music such a blessing. So much spare time, I put that music in my plan. I taught myself to play piano, I put that music in my hands. Then I lost her to diabetes.
Now, look at that. We just saw Dave playing the piano at the Brits last year. Clip.
Soldiers getting killed by the children, feeling sick so quick. This could have happened to me. Mummy watching, telling stories about your dad and your niece.
Is a self-taught pianist. I mean, obviously, he might have received help on the side, but,
some lessons,
and now he's working with Hans Zimmer and that.
Yeah, different levels, man.
Levels. You know when you go back to the trajectory of some of these artists,
And he spoke it into existence like that. He really did. That's when you call manifestation. That's a deeper one there.
Right.
Gotta love it. That's
Music in my plan. I taught myself to play piano. I put that music in my hands. Then I lost her to diabetes. Man, I do this for my gran. It's better yet. I never said that I do this for my dad, but I do. I do this for my older brother too. It went from us seeing Chris to me and mum seeing you. Now 2 brothers in a prison that had me feeling the next way. Why? Because word to God, my G died on the next day. Imagine trying to bang your music, but them channels, they were clueless that you're broke beyond your wildest dreams. TT's the shouting fiends, and Presmik needs the food. So that message was an SOS on SMS. If he's acting, we clap him like SFX. Girls call me a waste of time, because I ain't trying to make a wife.
Some of you lot did not clock that Clapham SFX, man. Yeah? Listen to it again. And then go do your Googles.
Take it in.
Wildest dreams, TT's the shouting fiends, and Presmik needs the food. So that message was an SOS on SMS. If he's acting, we clap him like SFX. Girls call me a waste of time, cause I ain't trying to make a wife or go on dates. But if you think about it, them girls are wasting mine. I need a stable mind. Drop me out, you useless beef. I just spent $1,000 on cabin and I spent 2 on teeth. All I wanted was some words of wisdom. Guidance to love is real. Them older show me how to do is still sell drugs.
Imagine that. It missed me with your useless beef. I just spent $1,000 on cabs and 2 bags on teeth.
And you see the double entendre because you know he's got his teeth just done.
Yeah.
So he probably did spend 2 bags on that.
And teeth.
But also,
you know,
for safety.
Ammunition for safety. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
I like what he said also about the girls. The girls give me because they say I'm wasting their time. But in reality, you're wasting mine. Like, I've got bigger dreams. So you're saying, yo, why have you not wifed me? But actually,
baby girl,
baby,
you ain't taking me out the hood.
I'm trying to go somewhere with this.
All right.
All I wanted was some words of wisdom. Guidance to love is real. Them older show me how to do is still sell drugs and kill. I came to them with problems and they encouraged me to touch the still. I said they needed peas, they tried to send me cunch. It's fucking real that them niggas think they're putting on for you by buying chains. Try and send that gold to a mum that has to buy a grave. Try and send that silver to a prisoner that's riding 8. A prisoner that's riding 10. They ride on us, we ride on them. We ride and miss, we ride again. You wonder why we're raggo. My generation.
Love that. We just needed guidance from the elders, but they just sent me up to cunt.
Do you think that they think they put you on by buying a gold chain? But
what
are you gonna give that gold to a mum whose son is in the grave?
Yes.
Or are you gonna send that to a man who's in jail? The silver to a man who's in jail.
The silver to a man who's in jail.
Think like it's a man that's wise beyond his years, you know. Yeah,
man.
And again, it's a little story. Again,
it's taking you through.
Bad
influences in his life. You can imagine his 2 older brothers in jail at the same time.
He needed peas. He went to the elders and says, yo, I need some guidance. They said, oh yeah, you can go cunt.
Send him up to country.
You're going to give him a little chain. But you know what, he knew a little bit better. He said, you know what, if I get this chain off you, man, and I get up dead, what are you going to do? Give it to my mom? Or if I go to jail, you're going to send me the little silver. You know?
Hey, Hey,
Concentrate, man.
switched on.
10 they ride on us, we ride on them, we ride and miss, we ride again. You wonder why we're raggle. My generation plateaued, we had burners from young like. Them niggas couldn't come my yard, so why do you think my young'uns up front? Like Hunter running errands like I had 3 feet. I've been trying to get my mum a yard, feeling like I can't breathe. Life in South London's hard, I think back I should blazing fam. Niggas tried to claim me when I couldn't put it for a pizza. Them oldest, they wouldn't pay for man. My dogs have got rabies fam. See that you rabies gaff with a rusty ready to send a son to God like Abraham. Then man I don't speak to them and
See that you raiders gaff with the rusty ready to send his son up to God like Abraham. Listen, some of you lot, come on.
What?
Some of you lot don't know the story. See, there was in the Bible, innit? They told God, Abraham thought God speak to him, and God told Abraham, go and sacrifice your first son, Isaac.
Yeah.
Abraham's thinking, right, that's my first son. I gotta go sacrifice him.
And he was testing him.
You tested him.
Yeah.
Ready to send his son up to God like Abraham. With a rusty, ready to raid his gaff.
Aye.
So, hey, listen, this is why you gotta subscribe, man. Because I know some of you lot, you did.
It goes over your head.
Yeah.
Now that breakdown, listen, I'm telling you, elite level, and the bars Dave is coming with here.
Crazy. At this age, what, 16, 17 in this? This is the kind of bars you see interested in.
Man said, why? No.
This
different.
is why we revisit
South London's
the bars.
a hard place. It's like about Justin's dog's got rabies.
Yeah, my dogs have got rabies, fam.
What? Hey, dirty Southie though. Listen, it's improved.
Yeah.
Right? It's some gentrification
He's
money
not
coming.
about Croydon right now.
No. It's Stretton, but you know it's close enough.
when I couldn't put it for a pizza, them oldest, they wouldn't pay for man. My dogs have got rabies fam. See that you rabies gaff with a rusty ready to send a son to God like Abraham. Then man I don't speak to them and I ain't got beef for them. I just keep my moves in house like 120 BPM and blacks are the richest, but we miss.
I don't speak to them. I just keep my moves in house like 120 BPM. The tempo of house tracks are 120 BPM. Okay, grime is 140. Listen, you see what he's doing.
And you clock, I don't speak to them.
Yeah, I don't speak to them.
On house music, there's no verbals.
Hey,
It's just the beat.
It's just listen.
Yeah.
I love it.
Ah,
The secrets stay in house. We don't share secrets out here for people. All right.
For them. I just keep my moves in house like 120 BPM and blacks are the richest, but we mismanage riches. We have gold, oil, coal and earth and we ended up the victims. Most Arabs and Jews inherit land riches or property, but as a black in South London, I inherit madnesses or poverty. You don't teach you
Alright, man, listen, bro.
Getting on
I
his woke.
remember
He's
this
getting
in
on his
16,
woke thing. He's getting on his.
He was on this
Listen,
work thing in 2015.
listen, man.
You know what?
Listen, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
And that's
Preach.
that's something that now all the podcasts, you know, we got the podcast
It's
epidemic.
very topical.
Man are talking about
Like, look
obviously-
what's going on in Congo. Look what, exactly all of these resources coming out of Africa. This guy was speaking about this 8 years ago.
at the age of 16.
16.
Yeah. And again, talking about the Jewish and the Arabs,
Yeah.
they inherit gold and riches, which is true.
Yeah.
But in the black community, what we inherit?
Beef and madness.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Nah, it's deep, man. Some deep stuff there. Listen. Let's go.
inherit land riches or property, but as a black in South London, I inherit madnesses or poverty. They won't teach you how to get a job, but they'll teach you how to use a stick. Leave school, sell food, make peas, you know the usual things. Till 18 with 10 grand and now you don't know what to do with it. And your donnies, they want a chunk of it. So now you let a Luger spit. I never came from a broken home. System came and broke my home and now my bros are sitting in cells like chromosomes. I hope the dough don't tear us apart, but I know the roads, I know my bros got love for me. I love them back, I know the code. Brother, would you...
Alright,
That is still one of my
the system broke my home and now my brothers are sitting in cells like chromosomes.
I never came from a broken home. The system came and broke my home, and now my brothers are sitting in cells like chromosomes.
What?
That is still my top 5 Dave bar for me of all time.
The young goat. Listen, man.
At 16, he was saying shit like that.
Listen, mate.
Again, some of you lot, you didn't go to science school, yeah.
No,
DNA,
we're going back again. We're
DNA,
taking that again.
chromosomes in cells.
Listen, if you don't get it, forget about it. This ain't the
yeah,
channel for
yeah,
you, man.
yeah,
Let's take this one in.
do with it. And your donnies, they want a chunk of it. So now you let a Luger spit. I never came from a broken home. System came and broke my home and now my bros are sitting in cells like chromosomes. I hope the dough don't tear us apart, but I know the roads, I know my bros got love for me. I love them back, I know the code. Brother, would you ride for me? Or are you like these lying guys who say that a star scream, but when they see the iron hide? Brother, would you check me on my birthday and grind on my worst day? Or was this all a lie? In the worst way, would you kill me for $1 million? Would you turn me for the peas? Would you leave me to die if I got burnt in a beef? And if my name got tarnished, would you disown me for the roads? Would you roll with me regardless? Cause you know that we are bros. Listen, brother, would you ride for me? I ain't asking you to ride for shit. The roads are for these hyped up pricks. A couple men have died for this. Yeah.
I ain't asking you to ride for shit.
The roads are for some hyped up bricks.
Dave's letting you know, man. If you ever get that. You know,
No, that is some deep topics there. Are you gonna stay with your boy when his name gets tarnished? You know them ones there? A lot of men have
he had
switched
a
up.
lot of foreshadowing. He knew what was coming down the line, man. He knew with that fame, eventually there's gonna be a little scandal.
Would you turn on me for $1 million?
Yeah.
Listen, Toby, can't lie to you, mate. Can't lie to you. If this is the bill, I might have to take that. You know what I mean? Cost of lives right now. This is the economy. 8 years ago, 2015, inflation wasn't hovering at 8%. Talking about now, different landscape, the macroeconomic climate has changed. A mil, listen, fuck
hey,
around.
you know at home, you see this?
Yeah, I'm saying.
You see this, man. It happens, man. These are the guys that talk about they let the stars speak, but when they see the high.
All I'm saying, anyone got $1 million, talk to me. Let's go, let's talk business.
Let's at least talk about it.
Yeah, let's answer. I'm not saying I'll do it.
Let's have the conversation.
Let's have the conversation. Hey.
I'm moving to dialogue, man.
Gotta speculate to accumulate.
Listen, David,
2015,
2015, he was doing this on a rhythm. This is phenomenal stuff, man. And again, look, I'm just looking at the caption there. He just turned 17. So this is a man, was just finished school, and this is what.
And you know what it is? He's a true artist. And why I compare him, like honestly, he's one of my favorite artists on this planet. People like him. I'm gonna say it, Amy Winehouse. You see these musicians that have gone through trauma. To me, they create the best music. You have to go through things to come up with these bars, and that's why I just feel a lot of artists now. They have that missing. Like you got to go through life. He clearly experienced a lot at a very young age, and it's led him to this really perspective, man.
And not only did he experience it, because that's one thing you can experience it, but he was he's clearly very reflective. Because the man was talking about things. He knew about the black community. He didn't just experience the black community, like inheriting poverty and madness. But he almost could step outside of himself
and have a perspective.
This is what the Arabs are doing. This is what the Jewish are doing. Same thing again. He didn't just experience the orders giving him food to go to Punch.
He knew it was wrong.
This is a problem. Because
I would look for you for guidance, and you send me up to Punch.
Again, also, he didn't just experience the broken home. He was like, no, the system broke my home, and then you left my brothers in cells like chromosomes. Listen. There's a reason why we've been revisiting these older SBTVs because they're timeless, bro. Absolutely, they're timeless. This stands up there with any of Dave's work.
Listen, man, come on. This talent is not. Listen, it was from the beginning.
It's clear, man.
It was destined for greatness. So let us know in the comments below what else you would like us to react to.
Yes, right. And where does this rank also in your SBTVs? You know what I'm saying? Of all the ones you've heard. Also, and then where does it rank in Dave's catalogue? Let us know, man, how high, because for me, as I said, there were bars in this that are my top 5 Dave bars ever.
Hey!
That's a big statement, but trust me, man.
We might have to do a separate video for that as well.
Yeah.
Top 5 Dave bars. Break it down. As I said, let us know what you like, what you want to see from us.
That's right.
And before you go anywhere, you're going to like, comment, subscribe. Never forget to go.
Yeah.
I'm more than a rapper. I make these songs are funny, you're more of an actor. You're a defender, I call an attacker.